Hey everybody, welcome to Paul Mash TV, bringing you the very best indie country from all over the world. And now, ladies and gentlemen, he is Paul.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to yet again another edition of Paul Mash TV. We're glad that you could join us today. And just want to remind you again that there are different ways to contact us, and your feedback just keeps getting better and better, and we appreciate that. And we love to hear from you, so just email us at capital P, lowercase MASHTV, all one word, at gmail.com. And we love to hear your feedback, and you can also use that for business too, because if you know a band that would like to be on the show, go ahead and email us at that same address, and we'll talk to the people in general, in person, and see if they would like to be on the show. Let them know all the instructions and so forth. So let us know that, and you can also do the same thing at our Paul Mash TV page on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/Paul Mash TV, obviously, and like the page and contribute. All our interviews are right there in case you missed any of them. And also, if you're on YouTube, just hit that subscribe button right there. It'll let you know any new interviews that we have, and so you can do that. And if you miss any of that information, don't worry about it. At the end of the closing credits, all that will be repeated to you, so we can go from there. Right now, from Houston, Texas, we're interviewing another return. Their name is Sawdust Road, and we interviewed them about 2 years ago. And they're now with Dakota Records, and a place that I've been employed with for about 8 or 9 months now. And but I'm sure you'll get a chance to get familiar with the band. And we enjoy talking to them again. And without further ado, let's welcome back Sawdust Road right here on Paul Mash TV. Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode. And with me right now for the second time, we have Sawdust Road. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Yeah. I enjoyed having you the first time, and I'm glad that you decided to come back a second time there. I guess one of the questions I'd like to ask you first of all is, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you've been up to since our last interview? I'm sure you've had a lot of things going on, and maybe you can talk about that.
Okay. Hey, can I do that?
You go ahead.
Can I do that? Okay. Michelle. Our big news, our latest and greatest big news is a couple weeks ago, we were a part of the CMA of Texas, and we were awarded Americana Band of the Year for 2019 coming up. So we're going to get to carry around that banner for the next year or so, and do some tours and all kind of good stuff, be promoted through the CMA of Texas. So that's a big honor. They don't just hand out those things lightly. So we're very honored to have that award. That's our greatest. So
yeah, that sounds like a pretty good honor for you, Michelle. Congratulations on that, by the way. So, as far as music wise, I mean, I'm sure you got some new music coming out all the time. Maybe you can talk about some of those.
We just, I think we're really close to having another one in the books tonight. We just finished working on one. So we're going to be writing for the next couple of weeks and just trying to get a few more songs out there. We're fixing to get into the studio. Did you like that? My use of the word "fixing"?
That was nice.
We're fixing to get into the studio soon to record some new music as well. So we're writing and we're getting ready to record, and we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, good transplant thing.
That's a good. Yeah.
Jersey to Texas. He's now officially a transplant, so that's good.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, that's also good news. We'll be looking forward to that album, and I'm sure it'll be probably a lot better, if not about the same as your old stuff. And I know you get better all the time, so we'll be looking forward to that there. And maybe you can talk about a little bit about some of the concerts that are coming out, your way. I mean, I'm sure you have a few gigs out on the way. Maybe you could talk about that.
Go ahead, John.
We don't have a whole lot on the books right now. We're starting to book up 2019 now. We have a couple private parties coming up.
Big ones, yeah.
We tend to kind of take some time off around the holidays and kind of retool everything. And certain members of the band go out of town to see families and everything, and that's important to us. But what else do we have booked?
Yeah, we've kind of shut it down unless somebody calls and they just need us or something like that for the, during the holidays, then we'll have to book around their out of town schedules. But like what John said, we take this time around the holidays to really sit down, reflect, what can we do better, what has big highlights, the pros and cons of the last year, and really take this time also to write and just kind of pull in our wagons and get ready for the coming year and do a lot of preparation, a lot of phone calls, all that kind of good stuff. So this is still a very big working time for us, even though it's technically a downtime. It's never really down for us. This is no big shows yet.
One thing about Texas is that we've got a very long spring, summer, and fall season to where they're probably 75-80% of our gigs are outdoors.
Right.
And finally, about November, they decide, maybe it's going to be too cold. We won't have outdoor gigs anymore. We played a couple of weeks ago at a winery, and it was just beautiful.
It was gorgeous.
But it's supposed to get pretty cold this weekend, like in the 50s or something like that, if you call that cold.
Hey, it's for Texas, that's cold. Yeah. We have thin skin.
But we played, or we were supposed to play a couple months ago, and just got rained out and drenched on stage. A monsoon came, and we were trying to hold tarps on everything, and
it was crazy.
It was a mess. It has pluses and minuses.
We played three songs. And then
I think it was like 4 or 5. We got to our 5th song, and we were like, we're finishing this. We're finishing this song. We were finishing the song. And, as soon as we finished the song, it was like a monsoon came through.
Yeah.
And we were all trying to grab the microphone from Michelle.
Yeah.
And she wanted to finish the song so bad, she was like grabbing it away.
I was like, give me the mic, dude. I'm not done yet.
We finished the song.
Yes, we did. Because that's how we roll. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and what you said is true. I mean, depending on the person, sometimes 50s is no big thing, but for other people in the 50s, it's almost as bad as being in the 40s or 30s. So I guess it's just how you look at it, I guess.
Well, and down here in Texas, where we are, as close as we are to the coast, it's a wet cold, so it's even colder than 50, because that wind chill.
Yeah, well, a year or two ago, we played in Galveston on what's called the Pleasure Pier. It's an amusement park that's in a pier over the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
A fog rolls in. It gets cold, probably in the 50s. It was so damp that water was dripping off of our instruments.
Yeah.
Some of our stuff stopped working because it got so wet.
Yeah.
It was a mess.
That was super fun.
It's a good time. Good times. Good times.
Yeah, that's that'd be an interesting story right there. I guess another big thing that we need to bring out also is that you're the last time I interviewed you, you had a different promoter, but now you're with the Dakota Records label, and I'm sure you are excited about that.
Oh, it's great. They've been really good to set us up with some interviews and different radio stations, so we've been happy with what they've been helping us out with.
Yeah.
Of course, I've only been with them for about 8 or 9 months now, and I just realized it's been about 8 months on around this time that I joined, and it's hard to believe that it's been that long already. And I just shared that with Nisi and Donna just a little bit ago, and I hope I'm here for a long time, and I hope you guys will be here for a long time as well. I guess we're getting ready to play a song by you. Why don't you tell us the name of the song and if there's a little bit of a story behind it?
Well, this is a song. I think it's a video that I sent you, right? That's what we're talking about. Okay, so that is a song. we put it together. You know, sometimes you have situations in life where, you know, you need to make a clean break, whether it's a job or a relationship, or as Michelle likes to say, somebody's boring a hole in your boat.
Yeah.
You just got to say bye-bye. So we wrote this song, and it's called Bye Bye, and that's one of the ones we're hoping to get into the studio here real soon. But it's a live performance out at the Bernhardt Winery in Plantersville.
Okay. Well, we'll watch that in just a minute, but I just want to let you know we once again, we appreciate you coming out. We'd love to have you a third time if you ever have anything new to plug, maybe when the album comes out or something. And we'll try to work that out for you. And so again, I appreciate it, and thanks for stopping by, guys.
Thanks so much, Paul. We appreciate you. Thank you so very much for having me.
And we appreciate you guys too. And we'll go ahead and start watching that video now. Bye-bye, right here from Sawdust Road, right here on Paul Mash TV. Don't go away.
There's some things in your life you just gotta say goodbye. Somebody's boring holes in your boat. Bye-bye. If there are things that you just can't get over, it's just time to say bye-bye. You thought you could hurt me with goodbye. Bye-bye. I don't even know why I ever tried. So bye-bye. You said I would never make it without you by my side. I'm moving on. No more tears in those eyes. Oh, bye-bye. Left you to live. Now that you come, I can see right through you. And you're not the key, 'cause I changed the locks, and it works just fine for me. You see, oh, I'm on my way, on my own, and I'm getting stronger and not any longer.